Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghost-O-Rama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right, you heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right, Ghost-O-Rama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com, the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical Society.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Friday, February 18th episode of the PM show. Sadly, I found out about an hour and a quarter ago that Sheriff was not able to make it tonight. He asked me if we could reschedule it. Sadly, he's had some family issues that have popped up in the last few weeks, and I mean, there's some serious things that really got into his head and stuff. And he wanted to give us a really good show tonight. He didn't feel with everything going on that he could do that. So, of course, I told him, yes, we could reschedule. That was not an issue. So we'll have him on here in just a couple weeks. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Devilish. Glad to see you here tonight. Steven, Justin, Wookie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't have time to set anybody else up tonight. And quite honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to be here anyway. They had a family showing / get together tonight for our friend that passed away. The wife went on and went over. I'm here with grandma and the daughter and her best friend. So I told her I had the stream to do tonight anyway, so I'd go to the showing tomorrow and stuff with her, for her just to go on over there and hang with the family and do her thing. So, hey, Laura, good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Well, and you know, it can't be helped. It can't be helped. You know, Sheriff always puts on a really, really good show. He's very entertaining. He's very informative. He's very knowledgeable. And I can understand him wanting to kind of take it easy and not do anything tonight until he feels like he can give you guys the show that you deserve. So I can understand that. I can sympathize and empathize with that. Hey, Ty. All right, bud. So next week, of course, we have Paranormal Search on. As long as everything goes well. He'll be our guest next week. Goran from Paranormal Search, and possibly Sheriff the next week. Don't quite know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. If not, I might be contacting one of you to come up here with me on the screen and let me talk to you about what you do, how you do it, how long you've been doing it, what you like and don't like about it. You just never know with me. I know. I haven't decided yet. I thought about you, thought about what, thought about a dozen folk. I just haven't decided yet. So here it is, Friday night, and I have absolutely nothing planned at all. No clue what we're going to do for the next hour and 53 minutes. We could wait till some more folks get in here and do open mic. We could have crazy karaoke. I could turn the camera around, go up against the green screen, put some really cool background on there, and dance for the next hour and 53 minutes. No, I won't. Hey, Terry. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing good tonight. My iPhone is still inactive. Can't call nobody. My mom is trying to get it fixed. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, man. That's why I will not have an iPhone. Besides the fact they just make me nervous. Something about carrying around $1,000 plus phone in my pocket that's made of glass. No. No Magic Mike dance. Nope, no Magic Mike dance. Please. Have you seen this? There's no Magic Mike to it. It's more like Gandalf. Seriously. The only magic you guys are going to be praying for is the disappearing act. That's going to be the extent of it. Never had a problem with iPhones. I have had more problems with Android. Really? The last iPhone, I'll tell you how long it's been since I've owned an iPhone. My last iPhone was a brand new 6S. That's how long it's been since I've owned an iPhone. All white, glass front and back. And here I was doing brick block and stonework. I was nervous as a hoe in church every time I went to work, because if I stuck it in my back pocket, I ran the risk of forgetting about it, plopping my butt down on the pavers or something like that and cracking it in half. If I put it in my shirt pocket, I ran the risk of bending over to set the stone and it falling out and hitting them. No. I started going with the cheap Androids after that. I drop $100 phone, I scream and holler and kick it, and it's done and over with. I go out and get a new one on payday. $1,000 phone, on the other hand, yeah, I got to wait for a couple, 3 paydays. Mine was an iPhone 5. Only problem was the dang charge cord. I know a lot of people that have problem with iPhone charge cords. You move them the wrong way while they're plugged in once, and it just puts the slightest divot or bend in that metal bracket on the charger, charging end of it, and it is done. You got to sit there and play with it, smash it, take a needle and try to bend it back out to where it makes good contact. I never did like the chargers on those. I never paid for mine. Oh, well, that makes a big difference. I told the wife, you know, if I would have known that I was going to be using devices like I use it now, back when we got married, I would have persuaded her to go work at a Boost store or something instead of going to work at the casino. At least I would have got an employee discount on my phones. Years ago, I bought an Apple product. When I opened the box, it said invented in the USA, made in China. That was it for me. Could have been worse. Could have been invented in China and assembled here. I mean, really. Hey, Raves. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Like I said, you know, I had everything worked out for Sheriff to come on tonight, but because of the family situation, he just didn't feel right coming in here without being able to put his head in the game. And I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that. Quite honestly, you know, with what's going on in our family right now, with my wife and daughter and her son, with our friend that passed away this week, you know, I don't feel like I actually give you guys the quality of show that you want. But I'm still here. I don't let nothing, you know, I had COVID. I was still on here. Making a new flyer. Cool. Cool, cool. Hey, Tommy. Well, I'm glad you're at least listening. Hopefully you're getting everything together and ready for Sunday night. I've already started putting everything on the charger, getting everything geared up and ready. That is going to be a hell of an investigation. And I'm glad everybody's going to be there for it. Multitasking. Yeah. Thank you, Devilish. I really appreciate that. I just feel like I took on a responsibility when I started this channel, and a responsibility to each and every one of you, not just the people that have been with me, you know, either way back in March of 2019 when I started the first channel, or, you know, the ones who have just not got to know us until I started this new channel in December. When the other channel went down. I took on a responsibility to each and every one of you that I would be here, God willing, and the creek don't rise. So I'm here, sick, well, whatever the case may be. Hope I can make it this weekend. I've been feeling like the last 2 days out of nowhere. Oh, not good, not good. Hope you're not coming down with something there, son. Then again, I know what you've been up to the last couple of days, so hopefully it's just exhaustion. Don't forget, guys, to also share out the stream and everything. Don't forget the thumbs up, little thumbs upses. YouTube seems to love those things. Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, and there's that. And I will pin that to the top so everybody knows what's going on with that. I'll survive. I'll just drink a little bit, slam some ibuprofens. Boom. I'm just unwinding before bed. Unwinding. Yeah, unwinding rate. Well, you know, it's about the new giveaway that I have going on for the next couple months. So I wanted to make sure and explain it well enough, you know, that folks can look at it and understand. I like to be detailed, sir. What time is it where you're at, Race? I should say, where are you at, Race? Oh, in the UK. Oh, yeah, shoot. It's almost 20 minutes after midnight there. I meant how Raves has had a windy day. Oh, okay. Hey, Spitfire. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, a lot of followers over in England, Scotland, around in that area. So, you know, not to mention, you know, we've got Marco that's in Portugal. So got a lot back the old channel. My God, we had 20, either 25 or 27 different countries represented. I mean, we had folks from Russia, we had folks from Germany, we had folks from the Netherlands, England, Scotland, Ireland, China, um, Italy, France. We had a bunch of folks in there. Lost 3 fence panels. Whew. It was windy. It didn't do anything here, but get up to about 21 degrees and sit there all day. Sunny and 21. Sun comes out, you think all this bloody snow and stuff is going to go away. Nope. It just sits there and refracts the light and blinds you. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jan. Good to see you guys tonight. Hope everybody's doing good. The fence post. They went to. Oops. But yeah, hey, Tactical. Good to see you. Like I said, guys, tonight's kind of it's a downer night. Not only, are they doing the family private showing tonight at the funeral home and everything, but, sheriff canceled about an hour and a half ago because of the family issues that he's been having. He didn't feel like he could give us the quality of show that he likes to, and asked me if we could please reschedule it. I told him that was not an issue. I understood completely. I was kind of in the same boat. Even though Debbie was not blood family, she was like family. She's been a part of my wife's life since she was 16 or 13 years old. She's been a part of the kids' lives since they were born. So might as well call it family. She was another mom to my wife, and she was always grandma to the kids. So, you might as well call it family. But hey, oh, we got a Kentucky girl raid. There's a Wook. And we got raided by one. Hey, Wook, good to see you. Well, thank you, Spitfire. I really appreciate it, bud. It's been a rough week. The wife, every time she gets into her photos on her phone, she starts to cry. Every time somebody posts something on Facebook, she starts to cry. It's been a very emotional, very rough week. With her being in the hospital, thinking she was going to come home, and then finding out like at the last minute she was fading and was not going to get to come home. So, but I appreciate that, and I'm sure that Sheriff does too. Thank you, Raves. Thank you very much. I'm going to go beat somebody to death real quick. If you will hold on for just a second. The girls are being smart alecks and tapping on my door, and even in these noise canceling headphones, I can hear it. So listen for the screaming, the hollering, and the please don't stuff me inside there. And a little bit of butter, a good swift kick in the butt. It's amazing where you can stick a 13-year-old. Oh, hey, Justin. It is not going too awful bad. It is not going too awful bad. It's another evening here in paradise. You know, what can I say? Justin, you looking forward to the Living History Trade Show next month? I bet you are. Mike and I are still planning on coming up. I don't know how long we're going to stay. Of course, I'll come up and I'll film the trade show just like I did the last year they had it, which was my first year on YouTube. So I'll be looking for other reenactors to interview and talk to while I'm there, other vendors. Give everybody a really good look at what we do up there, and the many vendors that fit into that building there at the fairground. It is going to be, I got a feeling this is going to be the biggest one yet, only because they've not done it for the last 2 years. So and of course they have just about everything. They have just about everything covered there, from French and Indian War all the way up to the cowboy era. Guns, clothing, accoutrements, camping supplies, cast iron, furniture, camping furniture to fit the proper time periods, everything. Hello, Tom. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I did have a guest tonight, but about an hour and a half ago, he messaged me and asked me if we could reschedule due to the family problems that he had within the last couple weeks. He didn't feel like he could do the show like he likes to do them. He just couldn't think straight and stuff. And he asked if we could reschedule. And of course, you know, with what's going on with Steph's adopted grandma, I completely understood. So we're guestless tonight. I'm live and rating you. Very cool. I like live and rating. That's a pretty cool trick. Also, guys, once again, I want to remind you that we have got a brand new competition going. It is going to be either one of our channels. Ever since I started YouTube back in March of 2019, I have never done a big cash giveaway. 25% of all donations are sent in to us on the PayPal.me, this thing right here. 25% of all donations sent in on that goes into a pool up until April 29th. On April 30th, which is a Saturday, we will have a special live stream where I will draw a name of somebody who is there, and we will award whatever is in that pool at that time to the name drawn. So if I can figure out how to do it before then, we'll get one of those randomizers, and I will assign everyone a number, and we will use a randomizer to pick a number. Let me see here. Hey, Ian, good to see you, bud. I will be there. I hope to see you at Kalamazoo Living History Show, Kalamazoo Fairgrounds, March 19th and 20th. Oh, I'll be there. I may be penniless. I may not be able to take advantage of any of the really awesome prices on guns and stuff while I'm there. Because I know that 2 years or 3 years ago when I was there, my first year there when I was filming, people were giving away guns. My God, $150, $175, $200, long guns, flintlocks, percussion rifles, smoothbores, clothes. I picked up a pair of $75 original, the very first style of a denim that was ever made. They cost $75 in the stores. I got them for $30. So we'll see. We will see. Hey, Steven, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good tonight. But regardless, I will be there filming again. So with one of my tripods. So I'm sorry, guys, that the guest got canceled tonight. But we do have one for next week. So I know he's looking as forward to it as I am. And it's going to be a good show. But I got good news. Dad's feeling okay. He's coming home on Friday the 25th. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, all guns and uniforms for Revolutionary War to cowboy and the Indian Wars. Yeah. Not to mention they've got some custom gun makers there. And these guys do the fancy stuff. They do the brass inlay, they do the silver inlay, they do ribbon work, the custom curls and foils on the guns, custom sights, custom trigger guards, custom everything, even custom woodwork on the stocks. These dudes are primal. One of them is the host to an event I do up by Grand Rapids when they have it, on private gun club grounds, 115-acre woods. And this dude is awesome. He does custom carving on the stocks, a beautiful, beautiful walnut wood. He uses really nice walnut, uses a walnut stain, makes some gorgeous guns. But I mean, they're a gorgeous price too, don't get me wrong. I've seen some of his guns $700-800. I've seen some of his guns, $2,000 or $3,000. So I'm going to be there selling stuff. So come and see me and my group. Oh, I will. I'll be looking for you. I was a guest at Talia amongst Tombstone's channel. Yep, I saw you up there. I saw you up there when I watched it in rerun. I heard you telling jokes up there. Some some Jeff Foxworthy, some Bill Engvall. I heard you. I'm kind of surprised they didn't have you sing while you were up there. But no, I wanted to explain too the title change since all these TikTok and YouTube notifications keep popping up on my screen. I can't see anything. I wanted to Tommy amongst the tombstones, he noticed right away when Sheriff canceled because I changed the title to tonight's live stream. With everything going on with the family and stuff like that, it got me thinking that it's really not the days in your life, but the life in your days that matter. And that's one of the reasons that I do what I do, and I try to always be here when I say I'm going to, because you really honestly never know when the last time you're going to get the chance to talk to somebody or see them. And I'm still saving up the value of content, something like this, and everyday carry. Okay. I know it may be I know it may be a while, and who knows, I might even find you a better deal. It's very, very hard to save up the money to buy a black powder pistol or something when you're on a fixed income, and I understand that. So who knows, you know, I might even find a cheaper one for you before you get your money saved up. Or a better one. Who you talk to would be, well, and you know, the way I look at it is if you get the chance to help somebody, you know, if you have something that, you know, is going to be able to help somebody else out, or if you could even find something that somebody really wants or needs, and you can help them out by finding it at a better price than somebody else can. You know, how often do I carry extra clothing and stuff to events with me in case I bump into somebody who wants to hang out for the day, who wants to hang out in a camp or play in the reenactment? You know, that's one of the big things that I love to do. And, you know, a lot of those clothes, you know, have either fallen into disrepair and need replaced or, you know, need fixed up. But, you know, if you can help somebody else out, then, you know, how you treat other people is the rent you pay here on earth. So, yeah, if I can find a better price for you, I'm going to. Like the one you have. I like to find me one who's been converted over to cartridge. Yeah, because that's actually kind of expensive. I think that's like I think that's real close to about $200 to get the conversion kit over to modern artillery. I have no one to hang out lately. Justin, that's the bad thing about wintertime, man. Not even Mike and I have been hanging out that much together, and he only lives a block away. But the weather's been too bad, too icky, cold, rainy, snowy, slick, whatever the case may be, for either for me to walk over to his place or for him to get out and get the car cleaned off to come over here. So I know exactly what you mean. And it sucks when you and all your friends live so far apart that um, you don't have the ability, the chance to hang out during the winter months when we're at our loneliest. That's why I'm thankful I have this. According to YouTube Studio, 4% of 3 performances, 5% of theme, Dukes of Hazzard, 20% Devil went down to Georgia. I don't understand that, but okay. I got an 1860 Army Colt for $400 unused at Mooresville. Yeah, you picked up a good one. You picked up a good one. That was actually a very, very good deal you ran across. Very rare deal you ran across. See, if I could find a good supplier or a good backer, I'm going to take these off. No one's up here with me. I'm going to take these puppies off. If you find a good supplier, or I'd like to find a good supplier or backer, and start dealing in Civil War and cowboy era rifles and pistols. But finding a good supplier or a good backer that you don't have to buy them up front, that tends to be a pain. Now, if I could get a wholesale number, which is like $1,000 to get one, I could pay wholesale prices for guns and sell them. You don't need a firearms permit to sell black powder weapons. So, hi, Drew Dog, love K Dog. Hi, K Dog, love Drew Dog. Hey, Jim, good to see you, bud. I wonder how much a rep would cost. A rep what? Rep reproduction? I got outfits for Civil War and cowboy. I'm back armed with food. Man, I don't even want to think about food right now. The wife made tacos again tonight since I had the live stream, and she had that family thing to go to for Debbie's funeral tomorrow. And I grabbed some chips out and mixed me up some nachos and dipped my meat and cheese and lettuce, tomatoes, onions, sour cream, the whole shebang out of a bowl, and I am stuffed beyond stuffed. Anyone know if Nick is still here? I haven't seen Nick in here tonight. He was here this morning. Kentucky long rifle would be awesome to have. The Kentucky is what I was looking at 3 years ago there. The guy only wanted $175 for one. He was thinning out his own gun collection. And as of Saturday evening when I left, he still had about 20 guns to get rid of. So who knows if he's going to have any more back this year. I'm hoping, but who knows. Templar is back and armed with coffee. There you go. But yeah, this dude had Hawkins. He had in Flint and percussion. He had a couple Kentuckys, had a couple Pennsylvanias, had a Tennessee. Um, of course, he had some Civil War era rifles and stuff. Some of them were in perfect working order. Some of them needed like a mainspring or needed a trigger guard replaced or needed a ramrod replaced, things like that. So, like I said, I am really hoping that dude is back there again this year. And I'm really hoping that I hit the lottery before the 19th of March. Because if I do, I'll just buy all of his guns and make a really good deal to folks, make a lot of people very, very happy this year. So at the reenactments and stuff. Because believe you me, buying them that cheap, I can afford to sell them just as cheap. Let's see here. Like I said, guys, for all of you that is new on the channel and stuff like that, we have a brand new competition going on. It is probably the easiest competition of any channel out there. In the 3 years I've done this, I have never done a cash giveaway. And I decided that this year, for the beginning of this year, we were going to do our first cash giveaway. So I decided that 25% of all donations received up until the 29th of April will be put in a pool. And on the 30th of April, which is a Saturday, I will hold a special live stream on that Saturday night. And we will draw a person to receive everything in that pool. So I don't ever see little channels doing cash giveaways. And by God, it's about time we start. No reason to sit back and be greedy and keep all the donations to yourself when you can make somebody else equally as happy. But all that information is pinned to the top of the chat up there. Feel free to peruse it at your own discretion. So does anybody have any big bad plans this weekend? Of course, you guys know what my plans are. I'm planning on putting out a video tomorrow morning, which will make 4 for this week. And Sunday night, myself, Tommy amongst the Tombstones, Randy's Real Paranormal, Danny from Southern Michigan Paranormals, and all of our partners, friends, and co-investigators are going to be in Paw Paw, Michigan at the 1834 Masonic Lodge, doing an investigation there. It should be a good investigation. A lot of the original 1834 antiques are still there. There have been a lot of reports over the past few decades of activity in that place. And this is the very first time it's ever been investigated. So we'll do that investigation on Sunday night. That video should be out Monday by early afternoon for everyone to enjoy. If you can get a hold Nike. I still have, but if you can get a hold of Nick, I still have the lanterns he wanted. Does not want. I will sell them at Kalamazoo Living History Show. Okay, I will. I will definitely let him know next time I see him, and we will see. We will see what we can get worked out for you. Let's see here. 15, 7. Cool. We just got our very first $7.50 put in to the big cash giveaway competition. Thank you for that donation. And let me go on and document that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go clear back here to the back of this so nothing gets confused. Today is February 18th. That's $7.50. Big cash giveaway. There's that. And then I'll spin around here. And there's that. One full set lantern, just base second lantern. Okay. All right. I'll make sure and let him know I'm going to slide out for a few minutes. All right, Jay. Sounds good, bud. I think I'm coffeeed out. Time to switch over to the Diet Dew. You're fine, Wook. You're fine. I understand, bud. You know, and I don't want anybody to think, that there's any kind of a pressure or anything like that. If you have, you can give. There's a good chance you might get it back. Plus, so I completely understand. Oh, he's going to fill my car with gas, so I'll be good when the time comes. I can drive again. There you go. That's always good news. Sounds like it might be snowing again out there. Huh. Wouldn't surprise me none. Hopefully, Jan, you get to start driving again here soon. And if I can't mail it, it don't go. Well, I have no problem cashing checks now. So if somebody did want to donate via the mail, all they have to do is notify me off here, and I have no problem sending them a mailing address where they can send a check or money order. And it'll still be added to the big cash giveaway. Hey everyone, 50-mile-an-hour winds here today. Whiteout blizzard. Are you sending it my way, Paul? Is it coming to me, or is it going to go up north and hit Sunny? Okay, Templar, that might have been you, the one I got. Of course, you know I won't mention your regular name, but I do believe your last name is Junior. Coming my way. Yeah, we were supposed to get snow today and tomorrow, like heavy snow, but I think it just started snowing here. Okay, yep, that was you then. Thank you, Templar. I appreciate that, bud. About 100 feet from my well. I hope it didn't taint it. I doubt it. A damn mouse or something ate a hole in the bottom of my nylon 50-gallon drum of diesel. And it had gone on the ground. My God, go figure. Go figure. I've never seen winds like this. Just crazy. Hey, I don't know what it is about over, west of the Great Lakes this year, but the plains have been getting some serious wind this year. They had they had those tornado force winds here just a couple months ago. 100-mile-an-hour winds, 120-mile-an-hour winds. It was terrible. I just can't. I've never seen anything like it. This last year, and the beginning of this year has just been nuts for weather. I've never seen. That's down. The hall to your left. Can't miss it. Wish I knew why Paul isn't showing up on my feed. Huh. That's very unusual. Yeah, that's what Paul was just saying, Richie. Blizzard-like conditions, 100-mile-an-hour winds. And it's coming right across the lake at us. So, yay us. With the snow and the wind blowing like it is right now, Richie, this is the time for one of your awesome challenges. This is the time for one of your awesome challenges. Not like jumping in the river or something like that, but actually, stripping down to your boxers and taking a kite outside and trying to fly it in 100-mile-an-hour winds while eating a taco. And you guys can laugh about that, but I have seen Richie does all kinds of very weird challenges. I have seen him eat tacos in the shower. I have seen him eat potato chips in the shower. Not only no, but hell no. I do not do wet food. I won't even eat a wet burrito. And I'm talking about the kind you buy with salsa on top of it. Had heavy winds today my way, but it made 59 degrees, so I'll take it. We didn't get any higher than 21 today. That snow stopped. about 3 o'clock this morning, and it didn't get, I mean, the sun came out, it was absolutely beautiful, but when you looked out the window, automatic snow blind. But it was cold. It was cold. It was unforgiving chilly out there. We had a local tree crew out today. The city is going around and trimming the trees away from all the power lines and the internet lines and stuff. And they were out here cutting out here in front of the house today. And I went out and talked to them about what they were doing. And because they marked these trees 2 years ago and just got around to getting the tree crew into this part of the town. And it was cold. I mean, I was bundled up, had my long johns on under my jeans and stuff, and the wind and everything was going right through them today. So yeah, I didn't spend much time out there philanthropating with the tree crew. All right, SOS here. SOS. YouTube is busy tonight. Well, at least now I know to watch for that storm and see when it's coming in. If it's hitting you guys right now, it'll probably come in sometime mid-morning tomorrow. Just depends on what Lake Michigan does with it. Might dissipate it, might increase it. Oh, that snuck up on me. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kentucky girl. So what do you guys got rocking this weekend? I told you what I was going to be doing. Been having a lot of chest pains, but not dropped yet. Jim, better take it easy, bud. You and I haven't had a chance to meet up yet and hang out. No chest pains allowed. Got to slow down. Yep, I agree. You got to slow down. Thanks, Wook. Appreciate it, bud. Folks just got home from going out for Chinese food. It wasn't from Wuhan, so it was safe. You don't know where those fortune cookies were made at, sir. Oh, wait, those are made here in America. Never mind, you're good. Hope you had a good dinner. I've been waiting for some Chinese food myself. We just, haven't had the money for it. But, it'll all come in time. I'll get my steamed dumplings again here very, very soon, and I'll be a happy camper again for a couple weeks. But I hope you guys enjoyed your Chinese food tonight. I'm going to clean and play video games. That sounds like fun. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday we might get 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And on Monday it's going to drop down in the teens. That's pretty normal. selling all my stuff, but needed tools, building a bus, cruising to all over. Very cool. Very cool. Wish I would have known that. There was a school bus for sale right up here at our grocery store about a month ago. I think they wanted $2,000 for it. Full-size bus. Already had all the seats pulled out of it and everything except for the driver's seat. So apparently they wanted to get rid of the bus, but wanted to keep the seats up there uptown in the garage. So, no dying Jim. I'm gonna make you vote for Biden next election if you don't make it. Wow. Sweet and sour chicken, cheese wontons, and egg rolls. Well, I can definitely go for the egg rolls. Not much on sweet and sour chicken. I'm a beef and broccoli kind of person myself. Or I let everybody else get the normal food and I just order me a couple of sides of steamed dumplings and I'm a happy camper. But I got to have an egg roll, at least an egg roll. My county just got a bunch of new buses, so I'm going to check about sales or auctions. There you go. Good idea. Good idea. Jimmy, you better take care of yourself. Yeah, exactly. We do not need anything wrong with any of the members of our family. The bus I bought in '90 was the best investment I ever made. They put $2,500 in it to sell it to me for $1,000. Wow, not very cost efficient on that deal. I mean, you came out the winner, but stop talking about all this food. I buy the chicken egg rolls. They're good. I've never had a chicken egg roll. This is making me want Chinese now. There's a little Chinese place, Tommy, right there in DeWaljack. A block east of where we were just a couple weeks ago. When you turn the corner to go uptown there, as soon as you turn that corner right there at that Shell station, there's a parking lot. And then the very first building right there is a little Chinese restaurant. That stuff is all handmade in that place, and it is good. That's where we go to get all of ours now. They don't have a buffet. So sad, but still handmade. Let me see here. Tommy getting hungry. Sealed bid auction. I was the only bidder. Wow. I could have got 3 buses for the same grand, but I had nowhere to put them. $3 gas right now. That's about what it is right here now. I think when I was out the other day, I seen, what was it, 330, 327, something like that for gas. It's terrible. I don't understand it. A couple from our church brought dinner for us yesterday. Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, and brownies. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, it's after 8 o'clock. I forgot to play a commercial. Here's a post from my Instagram page. It's right up your alley, Drew. I'll check it out, Rich. I'll check it out. It's been $3.40 a gallon here for a while now. Wow. Yeah, ours went up about 2 weeks ago and broke the $3 mark. And I think it got up to either 335 or 337. The wife was telling me, and then started dropped back down a dime just last week. So hope it keeps dropping for everybody. Got gas 4 days ago. It was 385. And see, there is no sense in gas prices being so high. When Trump was in office, the last year Trump was in office, he looked in, or he had the group look in to our oil surplus. And they said we had enough oil in surplus right now to last for the next 100 years. There was no reason whatsoever that gas prices should rise a dime. As a matter of fact, they should go down. So why all of a sudden gas has gone up? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people want to blame the president, but if you guys remember correctly, the president was the one who was pushing for an end to fossil fuel cars. He wanted all electric cars on the road by the end of his term. He wanted to do away with fossil fuel. Never going to be able to do it, at least not in our lifetime. That's what he was bragging about. See here, all I know is Trump had gas prices $2 a gallon. We need that back. I absolutely positively agree. I absolutely positively agree. I gave the engine away, been killer, big non-maintenance shed for 30 years. There you go. Let me see here. I agree. I agree, Chris. 100%. 100%. I agree. When my buddy Alan was here 3 years ago, before the whole COVID thing started, he said, of course, you guys sell your gas over there by the liter, where we sell it by the gallon. But he said that he was paying per liter what we're paying per gallon, and I think it was $2.35, $2.20 when he was here. He was talking about $10 a gallon over there, which is just unfrickin' believable. Scotland has got that beautiful oil surplus sitting right in the North Sea, right off the North Shore. There is no reason fuel prices should be that high over there. FJB is why and his commie buds. In fact, I think it's $12 a gallon. I don't doubt it. Well, got a flood warning out. Yippee. We got more oil than all of Kuwait. Yeah, you're right. Got to buy their expensive throwaway electric cars. I'm thinking of buying a new car, something that gets 70 miles a gallon. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm not giving up my Cutlass. I pay 123 to fill up my car. In dollars, it's like 145. Yeah. About shit when I saw 170 worth diesel went away. I don't blame you one bit. I cannot believe a mouse chewed through your diesel tank. I mean, I've heard of them. I've heard of chewing through things before, but I cannot imagine him trying to chew through a nylon diesel tank. That's just unfrickin' believable. Wow. Be right back, guys.
Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghostorama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right, you heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right, Ghostorama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com, the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical Society.
Welcome back, guys. Since we're hosting that event, or we're one of the hosts of that event, of course we will be there in our full glory. I think the whole team is going to be there for that 10-hour event. Of course, we'll be showing our videos on the big screen behind us. We will be trying to find new investigations, possibly be shopping around for some home investigations or some more business investigations at that event. Oh yeah, those fluffy-tailed tree rats will chew through just about anything. Definitely rats can do it. Normally, though, a rat or a mouse will chew through something because there's something that smells good inside it. They want to get to the food inside it. I've never seen diesel fuel that smelt good. So why an animal searching for a food source would chew through a nylon diesel fuel tank is beyond me, but I don't understand the little critters. I don't. I will dig out barrel and inspect teeth marks. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to tell by the size of the incisors what kind of critter it was. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man, oh man! It is already 18 after 8. We've been at this for an hour and 18 minutes already. What the hell? Well, there's the wind. Can you guys hear that? It sounds like a bloody tornado out there. If you guys hear a loud crash and all of a sudden everything goes dark, it's because one of the widow makers from our neighbor's yard that hangs over our house finally broke free and come crashing down through the roof. I have rabbits under my garage. Need to get rid of them. Isn't there a Scottish myth or a legend about rabbits? I thought there was. They eat my flowers in the summertime. I used to shoot them with my air rifle till they banned them. You know, which is really, really funny that they banned air rifles over there. But just last year, I bought an Uberex that was demonstrated by a gentleman in England. And he was talking about the fact that Uberex does not, an Uberex home defense air CO2 air pistol or rifle does not require a license of any kind to own over there, like real firearms do. I can't afford the gun license for air rifle, which is a joke. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Only thing I know about rabbits I learned from Grace Slick and Jefferson Airplane. Yep, I remember those days. White rabbit. The Murex just came out with a 20 gauge shotgun. Yeah. I seen that one. It looks very, very cool too. Mine is basically a 9mm, but it's 722 feet per second, which was the main reason that I got it. I'm not a huge fan of modern firearms, but this one looks real enough and does have some knockdown power to it. So they don't stay down, but I guess if you keep shooting them in the forehead, they will. Every time they look like they're going to get back up, you just shoot them in the throat or shoot them in the forehead, they'll fall back down. Go stroke fire, aggravate wife, minute be. Oh, all right, Jim. Yeah, those are very important things. Definitely need to stoke the wife and aggravate the fire. Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Chris, I might send you and Dakota a message tomorrow. I got a question to ask the two of you, give you a chance to talk about it a little bit. I'll just send the same message to both of you. I didn't realize how cool that mask looked back there with the green coming through it and everything. That's pretty cool. You know, and of course I've managed to put up a little bit of something here all around me that, you know, really reflects on me personally. You know, of course I've got the cute little toys and stuff like that I've seen a funny thing one day. A guy shot a bottle with an air pistol up close. The pellet pinged off, hit him in the head. God, it was, my God, next week is going to be busy. 3 back-to-back live streams. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely what happens when you stand a foot away. Now, the guy that the guy that demonstrated the pistol that I bought actually demonstrated an assault rifle, air rifle they had, and he set up a steel plate clear across his backyard up to the privacy fence, and he started from 30 feet away. And I mean, just, you know, just kept walking closer and closer and closer to it. And that thing was dead on inside the square every time. So, but he was also using the plastic BBs in it. But the one that he was showing actually shot metal BBs, plastic BBs, pellets, and the sabots. So what happened? My wife just said we need to go golfing, completely forgetting that I physically can't golf. I wish I could golf. It would just be one more thing the wife and I could do together. I can putt like a champ. I can't drive for squat. I would dig my way 3/4 the way to China before I ever got that ball off the tee. Putting? Oh yeah, I'm straight up Tiger Woods when I'm putting. I can't drive for nothing. If I get 20 foot out of a ball, I'm doing good. Black Widow sling with ball bearings. For those of you who have just recently come in the stream, I wanted to make sure and let everybody know we do have a brand new giveaway in the works right now. We are doing a cash giveaway. This thing is going to be 25% of all donations that come in between now and the 29th of April. 25% of all donations that come in between now and the 29th of April will be put into a pool. They'll be put on this list right back here and documented in my book in the back. This little book right here that, you know, keeps track of all of our videos and everything here on the channel. And on the 30th of April, which is a Saturday night, we will have a special live stream, and we will pick one person who is present in that live stream to take all the money that's been added together for the giveaway. So from now until the 29th of April, we are accepting the money to go into the giveaway. On the 30th, we will be giving it away. Yep, it is snowing again. We just got the alert on my computer right here. Big snowflakes. So let me see here. I like crazy golf. Mini golf. That's what I like. I made a BB machine gun years ago. Pretty cool. Runs on air compressor hookup. Got a reservoir, holds about 10,000 pp's. Before I tore up my elbow, I used to drive the ball a mile, but couldn't putt. I was like Happy Gilmore. I sacrificed a Red Ryder for the barrel. Oh, I've got an old antique Red Ryder behind the door in our closet that was Steph's grandpa's. And then Ash got her very first Red Ryder, well, the pink Ryder, 2 years ago for Christmas. Kid's pretty accurate with that thing too. I tried once, ball disappeared. 1 second after hitting it, never tried again. Would be too expensive for me. Yeah. Grandma is fine. Thank you for asking. Grandma is just fine. She has completely recovered from her bout with the old COVID. Of course, you know, you guys remember I caught it off her. I carried it around for a few days with me, a week, week and a half, something like that. But she is doing just fine, with the exception, you know, walking backwards on her walker, and or holding her, pushing her walker around backwards and stuff. But other than that, she is just fine. Pull that down. All right, guys, it's 8:30. We got about a half hour left. I thought I could make it. I'm not going to. I got to make a beeline for the outhouse. Y'all just talk real nice amongst yourselves for a second, and I'll be right back. Oh, looks like everybody's getting back now from the family get together for Grandma Debbie over there. Stepson, his girlfriend, and her little girl are out in the living room now. I think the wife is in the bedroom. I would love to build a Gatling gun. I would love to find some barrels and build a Gatling gun. I know some people that can do brass work and that does machining work. I think if I could find the old schematics for a Civil War era or just right after, possibly 1870s model Gatling gun, that it would not be impossible to build an old crank Gatling gun, even if it just fired blanks. I think that would be a pretty cool little piece to carry around to the events, just to let people rack off a few rounds. Of course, me and my buddy Mike, we went up to the hardware store the other day. He had to pick up a couple things. And I looked in their gun case, and they sold the Gatling gun that they had up there. The 4,000. I tried Gatling guns, a very complicated build. The inset and extraction is wild. As you guys can see, the wind is going to start interfering with the internet. Of course, for those of you that have been with us for a while, you know that our internet lines travel with our electric lines, and they have a double steel link that connects them to the adjoining line where it's hooked to a pole. And then on the other side of that pole, they have another set of adjoining steel links. And as the wind blows, they rock and they constantly lose connection. We got some pretty hard wind blowing out here right now. I saw a picture of Bonnie and Clyde several days ago. They were still sitting in car. That might have been an old picture. I have it on pretty good faith that they aren't sitting in that car anymore. Let me update this real quick. It is not running live anymore. 22 caliber Gatling guns are like 3,500. Yeah, that's about $3,500 I don't have. I positively love to have one though. I think it'd be really, really cool events and let people see what it's like to shoot them. I'm going to get off here. Need to head to bed. Take care. Have a good weekend. You too, Jan. You take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Take care. Get better. Get better. I'm worried about you. You just take care, and we'll catch you on Monday. I'd rather have a 9mm Gatling gun. I want the 9mm. Yeah, for those of you that didn't know, JJ took a fall last week and hit her head very, very hard. She's had a couple of CAT scans. They found some things that has happened in her past that she didn't know about. But she is still having a lot of problems from that, from hitting her head the way she did. So definitely keep Jan in your prayers and stuff, guys. Hope and pray that everything continues to go well and that she can rest and heal herself back up. Pretty sure her husband about yay close to worshiping the ground she walks on. So definitely want to keep her in your prayers, and continue to pray for a speedy recovery and a lot of rest for that girl. Imagine the look on a burglar's face. They get in the front door and run into someone with a Gatling gun. Oh yeah, I mean, I could just imagine. That's exactly where mine would sit at too. Anything big like that would set right up against the wall in the living room. If I didn't have a way to actually hang it from the wall, it would be setting up in a corner. Right by, matter of fact, right by the front door. So yeah, definitely somebody would probably come in the front door and tinkle down their leg before running away screaming. Hello, Sonny. Hope you're doing good tonight, dear. I guess we got some more snow coming for us, girl. Paul and Richie Wright were in here just a little bit ago. I think Paul's still here somewhere. I think. Not sure, but I think so. And I guess they have had almost 100-mile-an-hour winds and snow right across the lake. So And Paul said it's heading our way. Yeah, the police should be able to track them by the poo trail. You are absolutely correct. Hello, Adam. Good to see you, bud. Just really sore muscles. Well, thank God it's just sore muscles. Oh, our winds are more powerful than that. They were blowing so hard just not 20 minutes ago that the house was popping and cracking around me. That's what I told everybody. If they hear a loud crash, then the internet goes black. It's because one of the widowmakers from the neighbor's yard finally broke loose and fell through our roof. So I'm gonna jump off of here in about 19 minutes, and I'm gonna look at the Doppler and see where the snow's coming in at and when it's supposed to come in, because the roads were terrible today when the wife went to work. They were very, very bad, very scary today. We got all that rain yesterday, and then last night everything flash froze and it snowed about 7 inches on top of it. So the storms are going to remain to the north and south of us. Okay. Autumn's Armory. You ever watch her, Drew? She is awesome shot for her age. No, I've never watched her before. Wow. From the north tomorrow. The Widowmaker is what I call my fists. Fists of fury. No, we've got these huge, huge oak trees over here in the neighbor's yard. These things are over 100 years old. And there are limbs coming across our driveway and over the top of our house that are as big around as a Volkswagen. And it's kind of scary when that wind picks up. You're sitting out there and you're watching that old tree, and those things are blowing so hard the tree looks like it's swaying. It's a little scary. But Drew, you get more storming than I do. And that is true. That is true. Very good shooter. Wow. Had police talking to me and a friend to keep an eye out for toolbox thief in the neighborhood. After he left, turned around and realized we had 3 pistols, 5 shotguns, and 1 law setting in the corner. Wow. I call my wife the future widowmaker. Last night they had tornadoes in the south in Ohio. Oh, wow. I didn't hear anything about that. Tornadoes during the wintertime. And you guys wonder why I say Mother Nature is a fickle old girl. I've never seen a winter tornado. Pull that down, get rid of that, get rid of that. The The wind was blowing so hard here it broke a tree branch and blew my neighbor's chair to my door. Wow. Drew, watch Ryan Hall, weather guy on Facebook. Okay. All right. Stop, jerks. And YouTube. Okay. Yesterday, can I put her link in the chat? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go for it. Yesterday it was 60s here. Today's in the low 30s. Yeah, it was 50 degrees here yesterday, and today we hit 20 degrees, and that was the extent of it. If you say so, Jim. God, you ornery cuss. Always find a way to make me grin. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. Well, I hope if you're in the path of this storm that you batten down the hatches and stay safe, stay warm. Make sure you got candles or oil lanterns around where you can see your way around the house. Hope and pray you got a gas oven or a gas stove so you can still cook and eat. Man cannot live on bologna alone. It's a nippy 63 here now. See, that was our Texas winters. That's one thing that I loved about Texas was the fact that we very rarely ever seen anything below 65, and I never seen anything below 60. Wish I could get the wife to move out west. I'm still a badass. Yeah, Jim, you are when you can break wind and cause a tree limb to crack and pop. You are. That is a big qualification for badass. You are correct. Again, for those of you who have not been in the chat that long, we have got a brand new competition rolling right now. From now until April 29th, we have got a new giveaway going. It is a big cash giveaway. 25% of all donations sent in on the PayPal on this little linky poo thing right here. 25% of all donations sent in until the 29th of April goes into a pool. And on the 30th of April, which is a Saturday, we will have a special live stream and we will draw one person who is present to win everything in that pool. We actually got our first donation tonight. There is $750 in the pool now. So if just in case you happen to win the lottery or luck into a really good scratch off ticket between now and the 29th, you might be able to triple, even quadruple your donation. Go check her out, y'all. She is a hell of a good shot. I will check her out after the stream tonight. Love a good shooter. Love a good shooter. Yeah, I was going to ask you, what that A was for. I thought maybe you were having a flashback Fonzie moment or something. If I win the lottery, I'll buy everyone a house. There you go. Well, you don't need to buy. You don't need to buy us a house. We just need to pay this one off. That way, there's not a lot of paperwork to get into when Grandma finally passes on. It's just going to be an easy switch over. Only thing I scratch is my butt. About like me. Autumn, she shoots gun bigger than she does. She shoots full auto too. Oh, wow. Do you guys remember that fella from last year who was shooting the big 50 from the tabletop and it blew in half while he was when he shot it? Did anybody ever hear why that gun blew in half? I never did. That's why I was wondering if anybody else ever heard why that 50 exploded in the center, causing the damage to him that it did. Country girl, I'd be happy with pizza. Kentucky ballistics. Kentucky ballistics. Oh yeah, it was all over YouTube there for a while. The round he was firing was old surplus and probably way over pressured. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was all over YouTube there for a while. um, he was shooting big 50 cal from tabletop at a target, and he got it all set up, ready to roll. Had all of his safety gear, situated like it was supposed to be. Pulled the trigger, and that thing split in half. It just exploded. So yep, I know he had some contusions, some muscle damage, black eye, a concussion. I think it broke his arm or his wrist or something. Um, Real bad deal on that. But yeah, I never heard why. Hey, Danny, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good tonight. Angry Cop on YouTube did a short on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard his dad saved his life. It was all his stupidity. What is it with everybody in Chinese tonight? It cut his jugular. Oh, see, I never heard about that. I never heard the extension to his injuries. I just saw the picture of him afterwards. Back to Gatling gun. Years ago, I had one of those crank ones that held 230 carbines, but I didn't like it. Oh, wow. It's incredible he survived. Yeah, I know. Rich, I think it was Rich, just got back from eating Chinese a little while ago. And he had Tommy just about convinced to go out and get some egg rolls or something. Love, love, love me some Chinese. the round was too hot. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Oh, I know. Chinese is wonderful. But, you know, it's like I said, the family usually goes out and gets the meals and stuff, the General Tso's or the sweet and sour or something like that. For me, give me a couple side orders of some steamed dumplings and get me an egg roll or two. I'm a happy camper. I am a happy camper. I am a single lone kitten locked in a 9 Lives factory overnight. I am smiles from ear to ear. A piece of shrapnel went into his neck, cut his jugular, and deflected down into his chest, puncturing a lung. Wow. Well, I can't eat food anymore. Like tonight, my blood sugar was 245. I would give anything to have my blood sugar down to 245. Last time I went to the doctor, I told him it was probably 320, where it normally sits at. And they tested my blood sugar. I was 275. They said, that's low for you. I'm like, I said, guess I probably should have ate something before I came here. I haven't eaten since last night. They used Magnum powder in the reload. Bad idea. Way too much pressure. He had internal bleeding too. Wow. Piece of shrapnel just missed hitting him in the head. Knocked his hat off. Look, he's phone is on crack. Oh, poor Wook. Poor Wook. Well, Danny, I'm glad you guys are out having dinner tonight. Of course, you know, just the other night was Danny and his beautiful wife's anniversary. They were out enjoying dinner and a drinky poo or two. Happy belated anniversary to you guys. Friend blew his 30-30 lever with only 2 grains. Whew. Hey, Josh, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm sitting here on video chat with him, looking at his beautiful blue eyes. Wow. I never noticed he had beautiful blue eyes. Jam pulled back after ripping gears. Dang. Hey, pudding. Mine are turd brown. Sounds hot. And one brown eye. Oh, man. Oh, that's too good. But all right, guys, it is about that time. Of course, I'm going to end on our commercial and countdown. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with me tonight, even though our guest asked to reschedule due to his own family problems and stuff. Again, keep JJ in your prayers. Keep our guest for tonight, Sheriff Buford T. Cletus. Keep him and his family in your prayers. But you guys all take care, and we will catch you Monday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time for morning coffee and chat. But until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good weekend.
Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghost-O-Rama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right, you heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right, Ghost-O-Rama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com, the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical